guys. So, funny story. I started doing my makeup because I was going to do this makeup thing and whatnot, and it turns out I actually took a picture and didn't film. So, yeah, that was kind of funny. So, let me go back and kind of tell you what I did do, and then we'll go from here, and then I'll make another video later to show everything, since as you can tell I already did my foundation and whatnot. But pretty much I moisturized with the Clinique Moisture Surge, which is this bottle. I used it on Madison the other day, and oh yeah, so yeah, I'm alone, but she's at work, that's why. She's gonna make another video later too, so you'll get her too. And then I went in with the e.l.f. tinted moisturizer like I did on her as well. But the difference was, for me, I use a different color, obviously, and I use a whole different foundation. I use the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless in the color Porcelain. This is the one that I use. It looks like I use a lot when I use it, but it's really not. It's how much I need. And then I used, and then I had a sponge today, so I kind of did like a little tiny review on the sponge, but since it wasn't filming, you didn't get to see it. It's so I kind of like it. I have to get used to it because like I was said or tried to say, it looks like, you would think it wouldn't hurt, but when you if you go too lightly, if you just kind of go like this, it doesn't blend, and you have to press kind of hard, and when you press hard, it kind of hurts. And I decided to use the round one, as I was showing everyone, well, trying to show everyone. I used the round one because it gets like right here under my eyes because it fits perfectly, and right here on my nose, and right there under my lip. But I kind of like it. I have to get used to it type of thing. I think that's what it is. That I just need to get used to it because I'm not used to using sponge. This is literally the first time I've ever used a sponge. So that's gonna take some getting used to. So maybe later, after I have a couple tries of using it, I'll do another like kind of little review on it, like of how I like it now. So we'll see how that goes. And then I used the Color Mates concealer to do my highlighting and concealing under my eyes and over my eyebrow and in my nose area and on my chin. And then I used the CoverGirl, sorry I can't read without my glasses, the CoverGirl Professional Loose Powder in the color Translucent Fair, which I explained that I still use the little powder puff thing that came in it, and I didn't use it in the last video, and I just wanted to make it clear that I do that because mine's a loose powder, and the powder I used in the last video was Madison's, and she has a pressed powder. And so I have to use a brush kind of like this. I mean, not this one, this is a blush brush, but a brush like kind of like this, because you have to loosen it up yourself, sorry. So mine, I use a little powder puff. If you have the loose powder, it's easier, I found, because you don't waste as much. When you use a brush like this on loose powder, you waste more, in my opinion, because it all falls off. Whereas the pressed powder, it all kind of stays on, if that makes sense. Because like all my foundations and stuff and my blushes are all pressed powders. So when you use those, you need a brush. And then what I've done so far is I contoured, and I used just this one because my skin's super light, that I just used the one. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm blaming you guys. And I did that the same way I did it on Madison. I just did it a little bit quicker. And so right now I'm doing blush, which I'm using this one. And I already did this cheek, and I started on the other cheek and realized that I wasn't filming. So let's pick up from there. And so I kind of I still, when you smile, you put it on the apples of your eye. I mean, your apples of your cheek. And you put it right here and all right here and all that. I can do it without smiling, so it's not like I'm putting it on differently. I'm just not smiling to do it. I do make weird faces to make them. And then I go in with this little bit darker color. Oh, if I can hold it without blending. This little bit darker color, just to add a little bit more color. Oh, and then when I'm putting on blush, I kind of also blend in this line a little bit. So then I put on the darker color. It's gonna look a little bit different on camera. I'm realizing that my makeup looks different on camera than it does on my mirror and in real life. So hopefully it doesn't look too bad on camera. It might be just the lighting and the visuals and all that. Because on my mirror, which is right here, so I'm not just like looking away, it's literally like right here. Yeah. So that's my blush. That's where I'm at now. So I put that away. Alright, and then I go on with the same e.l.f. eyelid primer that I did in the last video. Put on my eyelids. And then the same palette I used in the last video for eyeshadow. If it doesn't fall out. Ooh, it's falling out. Okay. And then let me kind of clean up this brush a little because I used a different color yesterday. I'll be using this color right here for my eyelids, and then I'll be using this color and this color for my crease and underneath and everything. You'll see. And I'm using the same brushes, so the e.l.f. Professional Eyeshadow Brush that I used in the last video. Dot on my eyelids. Funny story.
Huh?
I wasn't filming. I took a picture and it didn't film, obviously.
Are you filming now?
Yeah, I am now. Come say hi. This is the fiance. He'll be in one of the videos. You saw him on the page. Black eye. He's my special effects dummy.
Yeah, it would be special effects, and maybe one day, who knows? It's up to her.
We'll make him look like a princess.
Yay!
That's what we're gonna do with Madison's fiance.
Alright.
You guys haven't seen him yet. Alright. And then also same as last video, the Max Coverage Concealer Brush by Bare Essentials that I use as a crease brush and blending brush, and I need to clean it off before I put it on my eyes. Same one I used. I don't use it as concealer brush because it's just a brush. You know, I don't use brushes for concealer. So then I go in on the crease. Don't close your eyes because it makes it harder to get where the crease is actually at. And then the darker color that I showed you earlier, you just go in right at the corners to add that little smoky effect. And then underneath, just about halfway, and then you blend in the corners, and right there on the crease. Mostly focus on the corners because if those aren't blended in, it's not going to look right. Oops. Gotta put the other one back in. Alright, and then I'll do my eyeliner in just a minute because I have to put all the rest on first. So this is the product that I told you guys I was going to do a review on. It's the Professional Lash Mascara, but I use it for my eyebrows and my eyelashes because it works really well on setting your eyebrows, and then it works really well on keeping the color on them because I put a little bit of color sometimes. Today I'm going to because I just dyed my hair yesterday and I want it to match because they're lighter. It's harder to tell right now because the lighting's all awkward. But pretty much what I do is you just dip it in and kind of wipe off the excess like you would with mascara. and kind of just brush it across your eyebrows. Stop laughing at me. Alright. And then you take the eyebrow and eyelash brush, and you take this side, and you kind of just brush them into the shape that you want. And it also helps spread the gel a little bit. And then I kind of let those dry, and while I'm letting that dry, I put it onto my eyelashes like I would mascara. Because it puts them into the shape and separates them and everything before you actually put the mascara on. And so I guess I'll kind of do a little mini review in the video. This product works really well, especially after you put like the color and whatnot on, because it keeps everything kind of where it's supposed to be. And so then I go back and I take the same brush that I used on my crease, but I take a different color, this red color, and then this brown color, but I put the red on first and then the brown on. And then I started the inside of your eyebrow and go out. So you kind of put it there and then blend it out like you do with eyeshadow and whatnot. You start at the inside and move out. And then you put the brown on top, because that red is a little harsh. And then eyebrows are done. I know it doesn't really look that great right this second, but that's because I'm not done blending. So then you go back to this brush and you take it and kind of move the color around and blend it, otherwise it just has that harsh line. So I kind of just like move it back and forth, and then I kind of put it back into place. Okay, so there's that. And then, okay, before I put eyeliner and mascara and all that stuff on, I do the makeup mist and set, because if you put it on after eyeliner and mascara, it makes it drip, and I don't want that. So I kind of just 3 squirts. You kind of just so it dries. And then I go in with today I'm doing it a little bit different. The e.l.f. eyeliner pencil in black, and I do the upper water line. So I kind of just lift and put it there, because it gives the illusion of your eyelashes being longer. Surprisingly. I know you don't have to do that because it's kind of, it takes a lot of practice before you can do that right. And then I go in with this new one that I got, which is the Revlon Photo Ready Intense Eyeliner and Brightener. And I use the Sapphire one, which is like, if I can grab it, like this. And I put it on the bottom, like from this corner to the middle. So I'm gonna put it on the actual eyelash line and then on the waterline. And I did the same to the other eye. that same one, but I use the white side and I put it in the corners of my eye because it highlights and brightens your eyes. Like so. Alright. And then I go in with the e.l.f. waterproof eyeliner pen in the color black. And I put it on my top. And I don't pull my eyelid because it adds a different effect to it. So there's, oops, why is it so much? Sorry. There's that eye. I'm gonna do the other eye. Try to make sure you can see. Hopefully. Sorry, you guys can't see that. I haven't yet mastered how to do my eyeliner perfectly with my left hand. When I do, I will definitely show you. That way it's easier to see the makeup. Alright, so then I take the Wet n Wild Mega Wear Mascara and I put it on my eyelashes. And I do it like, I go like this when I put it on. And blink because, oh my gosh, that looks almost photoshopped. Because it makes it so that it separates your lashes and gives you more volume. We're almost done with the top. Alright, so there's the top. And then when I do the bottom, I try, since I put the blue on, not to touch the waterline too much. But I do the same thing, moving it like this. Sorry about my weird faces. Kind of just touch up where I think it needs it. And that's my eyes done. Alright, so then I take the Measurable Difference lip liner in the color pink, and I kind of just line my lips. measurable difference pink lipstick. It's about the same color as the lip liner. And then move it closer. Finished product. And now I'm all ready for work. Alright, so I am sorry you guys didn't get to see the very, very beginning, but I'm going to film another one where you guys can, because I'll make sure I'm actually filming this time and I didn't take a picture. But if you guys want to see anything else, let me know, and stay tuned because Madison's going to be doing a lip tutorial soon. I'm going to be doing that black eye tutorial. So stay tuned so you guys can see. Alright, bye.
Bye.